Hi, little birds. All right, today's video, I want to talk about recent news and things going on as far as trans-related articles. And, the past few months have been really wild and really probably not that positive. Um, mostly centering around U.S. news on trans people. And, you know, like I said in my last Trump video, and I don't care. I'm going to bash him. I'm going to bash him. If you want to watch me, then you're going to have to get used to that because I don't like the man. I'm sorry. He is terrible president. He has not done anything for the economy except for, hey, let's give the rich a tax break. Oh, joy. Let's give the rich another tax break. Another fucking tax break. They don't even pay any taxes anymore. The middle class pays more taxes than the uber rich. Like, ridiculous. Um, but it seems that the evangelical Christians have really kind of rooted themselves in the government and are really pushing LGBT issues a lot as far as equality, as far as access to healthcare, access to just regular everyday things like a bathroom, um, adoption, abortion. They have been going after all the things that we have fought for over the last 50 years. They are trying to reverse. And so far, they're doing it unimpeded because the Republicans don't give a shit. They don't care about people. If you want to say that they care about people, show me. Show me where they are helping the average American. The it doesn't even have to be LGBT. They are just going along party lines. I'm sorry, but party politics needs to end. It needs to be based on the individual. It needs to be based on the voter. Because ultimately, that's how they got there, is the voter. And I'm sorry that they don't see that, but and so Trump has reversed a lot of things as far as like healthcare access. Many of us trans people in various states will lose our coverage soon because he has reversed the Obama administration's kind of edict that we could get access to healthcare like surgeries. Most of my surgery was paid for by insurance. Otherwise, I would not have been able to afford it. Um, Also, just he wants to make it legal for people to discriminate against trans people and LGBT in general, where if you're gay and I don't agree with you and I'm a Christian manager, a Christian CEO or whatever, I can say that, oh, I'm not going to hire gays, which that is plain ridiculous. That goes back to the 1950s, 1960s when segregation was still happening. And yes, I'm talking about race, but at the same time, this is not too dissimilar because it is a class of people that is being discriminated against based on certain ideals that you may or may not agree with. And discriminating on a basis of you being Christian is still discrimination. You're discriminating against people. And you can paint that any which way you want to with me, but you could say, oh, it's religious rights. No, it is discrimination regardless of whether you want to define it as religious rights or not. It's plain and simple. If you said you're not going to hire African Americans, then you would get a severe lawsuit, which there is a case in the Supreme Court waiting for judgment at some point. to be ruled on it that this trans woman came out in a funeral home and started dressing as female, and they fired her for dressing out of attire because she didn't identify as a male anymore and was not wearing suits. And do I expect the Supreme Court to rule in favor of that woman? I doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it, just because the court right now is so conservative and Christian evangelical, it's not even funny. Um, so if it comes down in those three cases, because there's a one about a gay couple gay couples, and then the trans woman, and I expect that the Supreme Court probably will not rule in favor of any of those people, and it sucks. It sucks that it's 2020 and we are still fighting for this. It's ridiculous. So pay attention to what's going on and vote how you think you should, but I'm voting all Democrat because the Republicans are just not supporting LGBT people, frankly. It's no qualms or ifs about it. They are not supporting LGBT people. So I will be voting Democrat all the way, whether they're good Democrat, bad Democrat. I am voting Democrat. So I would never have said that because I remember Clinton, and I know everybody hated Clinton, but I was like a preteen and a teenager, so I was basing it off of everybody else. Um, so yeah. All right, little birds, that is it for this kind of news of the politics of LGBT and trans people. I will see you later. Stay your authentic selves. Be beautiful. I'll see you later. Bye.